Hello.
How do I
Hello. You
sound?
can't
I feel
hear me at
terrible.
all. Turn me up.
I think that might be your head.
It might be the
All
headphones.
right, no, I'm good. As long as I'm
Turn
not being
my
obnoxious.
Why
headphones
am I
up.
very obnoxiously loud to you guys?
I mean,
yeah,
wait.
turn my headphones down. Fuck.
Okay. How's
Thank
that,
you.
Warren?
That a little
How's
bit
this sound?
up a little more.
Sounds nasty.
That's good right there.
Right there?
Yeah, that's good.
Can you hear us, Brittany? Can you hear us? Not at all.
No.
Oh, fucking asshole.
What a dick.
I'm reading everybody loud and clear. As long as I'm not annoying
No,
you
no.
sonically,
You
then
couldn't.
Fuck.
Oh.
All right.
I can make the game now.
Right. Just start thinking of bands.
I'm
But
just gonna look at Spotify though.
that doesn't matter.
I'm too full of lard
Do
and
they
liquor
have-
to play games.
Do they have the same?
Adam,
the same
so
thing?
what?
Like, do they have the list of their?
They
their
have like
top
top
songs?
5.
Okay.
I want something lower frequency like this.
This is fucked. I already smell this.
So am I not making this game up?
You don't need to. We can do
Okay.
it next time.
Fine.
We're gonna eat these weird fucking things.
I had one band in mind. I really wanted to.
We'll write it
Well,
down
then
for
we
next
could do
time.
it with just the one band.
It'll be a tiebreaker
Yeah,
for this
I'm
game.
going through.
Something
I'm going
round.
through a phase. It's my favorite band right now.
Oh. Well, then you know that none of us. Well, I'm
No.
not
It's
gonna
like
know
a
it.
normal, It's a normal band.
It's a
like, you
normal-
know it. It's not like
It's Boy Genius or whatever the
It's
fuck
not Boy
you're listening
Genius.
to.
What's
nerds.
this? Is this chick's name? Chappelle Roan? Is that something?
Chappell Roan.
Chapel Roan.
Everybody's going crazy.
I
about
feel like I
Chappell
haven't
Roan, and
heard it. I feel like I heard her name for the first time 2 weeks
I
ago.
listened
Now I
to a
can't
couple
stop.
songs, and I didn't love it, but maybe you got to give it a couple tries.
Maybe.
It wasn't like the worst thing I ever heard, but it was.
But have you heard of it before? Right.
But I see she's been playing all the festivals.
Are you
so
cutting
I
it? Is she cutting in and out? Oh, you turned off your mic.
It off. Hi. Yeah, she's been playing all the festivals dressed as the Statue of Liberty. so.
Oh my god.
She's the new Lady Gaga.
Cool. I'm too old for this shit.
Shut up.
How old are you? 22?
47.
I'm the oldest person.
We're
You are.
live. Okay, everyone can see us fighting.
Oh, okay.
Can someone give?
I almost just tipped the chair
I
over.
know, I saw
when I
that.
did.
Can we pass out the peach beers?
Right now,
Yeah, please.
I don't want to fucking squeak.
This isn't the button.
It's impossible not to.
It's
button?
the-
Up top.
That's built in.
This isn't my dad's cooler.
No. Oh shit! I have to host a show here.
With a peach beer. With a fucking.
Do you like peaches? Come on.
I don't like beer, so I definitely don't want peach
But
beer.
it's peach
You
beer.
have to try.
Oh my god.
We're
give me the
trying your
peach beer.
disgusting free
This is our
candy.
show. You have to try
Hey
it.
everybody, welcome to Doom Thugs Monthly for June
God damn it.
2024. I couldn't remember what year it was earlier. Didn't know if it was 2023 or 2024. Had to do a lot of interesting math to get there. Basically had to think this is going to be my 9th year married. So
That's
if I
how you
was
got to the
married-
year.
No
I was
way.
married in 2015, so 9 years would be 2024.
Woo.
Okay.
Congrats.
Flies.
Yeah, it really does.
Flies are the worst bugs.
But- okay.
We've talked about this before. The first time that I came and sat in on a podcast with you was like the week before your wedding.
Oh shit. So 9 years ago.
Yeah.
Since we restarted this friendship that had run its course. had naturally
It
ended
did.
in
It
high
naturally
school.
ended.
But we decided to dig up the body and try to revive it. And folks,
To
you're reaping
varying
the
degrees of
benefits.
results.
Yes. You be the judge out there, folks. You be the judge. My name's of course Michael Antonelli, and we had so I don't know if you're a long time listener or viewer of Doom Thugs, you know we talk a lot of shit. Normally on episodes we make big plans and don't follow through on them. Last week was a very special episode. We were out on the porch. We were filmed on digital handycam, and I had to do a lot of work on the computer to get that episode up, and none of you watched it, and I do own a gun. But anyway,
They didn't watch it because I wasn't there.
of course.
Probably.
Yeah. We talked about, Warren talked about pissing all over his face and shitting in a tiny hole. But we also said we're going to have Bloody Marys and Adam's going to cook breakfast. And guess what, folks? We followed the fuck through. We all have stomachs full of eggs and breakfast meat, as well as tomato juice and vodka. So God bless.
Allegedly.
Whatever this episode is going to be, you guys are going to love it. But we made a plan and we followed through, which we do a lot. I mean, we make a lot of plans. We don't always follow through. So I'm proud of us. Who am I proud of? First of all, the chef. Okay. He was out there on that flat top doing work, fucking making it happen, making it smell like Gus and Gus's out back. And his name is Adam. He doesn't know what Gus and Gus's is because he's a New Jersey
Fucking
Beach guy.
Jersey.
But we're going to change that. Sorry.
What's up, everybody? How we doing? Was that a segue or just a burp?
That sounded like a fucking sound drop from Mike's thing.
I
How
am
are
Adam
you?
Costa. I'm very well. How are you?
I'm doing great. I've never been better in my entire life.
Today is June 25th. My youngest baby is 10 months old today.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it was his birthday. I was like, Adam, what are you doing here?
So August 25th.
Yes, my youngest baby is 10 months today.
God.
And Michael Jackson was murdered 15 years ago today.
Murdered.
And
He's not even dead.
Yeah,
Let's be
he's
real.
alive.
he's with Elvis on the moon. Anyway.
And with the duplicate Paul McCartney.
Oh, yes. Paul is dead, of course. I had a picture on my Facebook memories that I took of the television 15 years ago or whatever. Very bad.
We
Did
did
you
just
cry?
eat. We did follow through. Michael, I thought that your Bloody Marys were outstanding.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
not something that I order out. But I will say that yours was fantastic,
Thank you.
especially since you introduced it to two people that have never had it before. We'll get to them in a minute. We did
Hurry up.
eat breakfast. I thought it came out nice. I did.
It did.
It's okay. So like, I have a cooking page, Cooking with Mr. C. When you like claim to be good at cooking or even just showcase that you do it, there's a little bit of performance anxiety that comes up. Like it has to be done right. Like
Yeah.
you can't.
The pressure is on.
Yeah. And that thankfully,
Because we're going to judge you. I
Yes.
mean, obviously.
But Adam, I had three
Harshly.
eggs. I had 3 eggs. I had 5 pieces of sausage. I had all of your O'Brien and a sandwich.
okay. Well, then I want you to. Okay. So we did have breakfast. We did have all those things. We did have English muffins.
3 types of sausage, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
This was like we slept over at our friend's house and their dad, Adam, got up early and made us all breakfast.
Yeah, big breakfast.
I wanted
Send us on our way.
I had
Get
made big
out.
claims at the last month's episode. I said I was going to bake a loaf, a sourdough, but we made this decision to record today yesterday.
Yes.
And you can't rush it. So that was a no-go.
It's Jake's fault.
Some English
Yeah.
muffins. I did make the butter. That's why it's butter. Why butter? And that's what we did. So let's move it over and introduce BK over here this episode.
Me?
Yeah, how you doing? What'd you
I'm
think of
doing good.
breakfast?
It was so good.
All right, cool.
It was my first meal of the day, and I think I'm a little drunk off of the the half the blood. No, you re-poured my Bloody Mary.
Because, spoiler alert, Warren took one sip and went, yeah.
I don't
like this.
Tomatoes. And so that was my first meal of the day. I tried to get a bagel at Dunkin' this morning, and it was hard as a rock, so I couldn't eat it.
Oh, no.
And so I just didn't eat anything. And I was like, I know I'm having a delicious breakfast later, so I'll just wait. And it was worth the wait.
You know what was crazy to me in terms of, and I'm not going to say where because they're not paying us, but when I went grocery shopping today, I got smoked salmon, which that 4-ounce pack is $10 flat. 3 different types of sausage,
I forgot about the salmon.
cheddar cheese, and a decent amount of the week's worth of groceries, and I just skimmed over $100. It was like $100.67, and I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. A gallon of milk, everything.
Wait, which way were you shocked that you spent so little or so much?
So little.
This
So
place
little.
Is,
So little.
this place is expensive.
I bought a whole chicken. Like I bought a separate pack of chicken breast. I bought a pound of ground beef and burgers.
Okay.
I
I
just
didn't know about all this stuff.
yeah.
also.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, I said I'm sorry. What I said, I bought also a week's worth of groceries. I meant
Got you, dude.
in addition to what was this, like what we had tonight was like $25.
That's
max,
worth
and that
it.
fed everyone. When,
Overfed.
Yeah, we still have more upstairs.
I'm very full.
dude, when your dad, this was like 25 minutes ago, when he tapped on my shoulder, he was like, any more patties left? That gave me such a wonderful feeling because, obviously he liked it, but also when you're wired like I am, which is a bizarre wiring. There's a satisfaction in like, I'm glad he didn't have to make himself dinner. You know what I mean? It's like he's squared away.
Yeah.
That makes me feel good. Like you're contributing towards the good men that have already done the hard work.
Love it.
And that's how I consider your dad. So anyway.
Hardworking man, but I'm here.
What's up, Brittany? How are you? Fresh back from vacay.
Yeah, I was in the Outer Banks last week. I've never been there before. It was 15 of us in one house,
Oh my god.
God damn.
but we all had our own room and our own bathroom.
That's the
So-
crazy part to me.
Yeah.
Like-
what is this house?
Yeah,
So it
it's-
was like you walk in and you could either go upstairs or downstairs, like split level
Yeah.
style. Downstairs, there was like a game room and a bedroom and a bathroom and a kitchen. And it leads out to the pool and the hot
Who gets
tub and
that
the
room?
backyard. So
That seems like the
Jake's
room,
oldest
right?
brother and his wife and their 2 kids got that room
Okay.
because they had the biggest family.
Got it.
Mm.
So they get
So they
prime
got-
access to the game room, prime
They
access
got
to
like
the
their
pool.
they got their own floor completely. Second floor was a bunch of different rooms. Me and Jake got our own room with Phoebe, our own bathroom. His other siblings got the rest of the rooms.
So sorry to interrupt you for a sec. When you
Mhm.
close your door at night, it's you and Jake, your daughter, and your own
And our own bathroom,
and everyone's good to
TV.
go.
Everyone's good to go. We had our own access to the balcony. There was a big wraparound balcony on every floor.
5 families.
Swing on our balcony. There was me and Jake, our family,
Okay.
his sister
Yes.
and her fiance and son. Then his 2 sisters who stayed in a room together. His younger brother who stayed in a room by himself. His older brother and his wife and his 2 kids who stayed in the bottom floor, and his parents who stayed all the way upstairs in their own room with their own bathroom, which was also the living room, kitchen area.
Wow.
All right. So you got 6 family groups.
6
essentially.
family groups. Yeah.
Okay. Full week.
Full week,
On the beach.
walking distance to the beach. We could
To the
walk to the
ocean.
beach. Yeah.
Walk
our-
to the ocean.
we were in like a neighborhood of rental
Uh-huh.
houses and we could walk to the ocean.
And it wasn't in the 4x4 zone. Like you didn't need pickup or a
No.
Jeep to get there.
Nope. We walked. We just had like this big like
No, I mean to the
wheelbarrow.
house.
Oh no.
Piece
Yeah.
of cake. Okay.
We had a driveway.
Would you do it again?
Yeah. I want to
Okay.
do it every year. So I hope everybody else feels the same.
Me too. They would better start building up.
We want to rent the same house actually. Me and Zal we're
you
talking
have
about
even
it
in
today.
now, right? So you kind of get to like
They're
now
like,
that you know it. Like when you get a place,
they say pre-book it for next year.
Yeah.
So it's like you can just reach out to them and be like, hey, we want the
Yes.
same house.
because it is not necessarily a great fun time trying to find a beach house.
No. And thank God for my sister-in-law who was the only one who had been there before. And she like booked the whole thing.
She had the
Okay.
She did the whole thing. And so, but we really loved the house. It was really close to everything. We could walk to the beach. We had a pool. We had a hot tub. We had a game room.
Oh, dude.
I played Pac-Man a lot, Galaga, Rampage,
Shit, dude.
Let me
all
ask,
the
let me
pool
ask you
table.
this. Let me ask you this, and we don't have to get into numbers. We're not getting.
We're gonna get in numbers because I was gonna ask.
Seven.
A
Okay,
little,
well,
a little over $5,000 for the whole week.
Okay.
Split,
Each
between,
person?
split, no,
people?
split
Split
between
6 ways.
about 6 or 7 people.
Yeah.
Right.
Because the 2 sisters that slept together.
Yeah, they didn't
pay what-
pay. I don't
That
get
is more
few
than
peop-
reasonable.
Oh my God, it
Yeah.
was so cheap.
Less than $1,000
Less than
$1,000
a-
family.
Less than $1,000 per
for a
family
week
for the
down
whole
at the
week
beach.
at the
That-
beach.
And were you
that's-
close to a grocery, or did you pack in?
We
or-
could drive to the grocery store. It was right down the street.
Jesus.
But we packed a few things. But like when we got down there, me and mom and a couple sisters, we went out to the grocery store and got like all the stuff for the week the first
Fucking
night. And we
hell.
were
So you have the inn to get the Doom. We can get in there.
oh
next
for
summer.
sure. Yeah.
I was
Oh
gonna
my
say,
God.
we
Go.
just made breakfast.
We
Let's,
can all-
let's all
Dude,
pile on.
Yeah.
We
Yes.
should
All the
families.
we should do a Doom Thugs
We-
Outer Banks
Let's
trip.
do it.
Out
Oh,
of-
we can
out of
definitely live stream from there
everything
too.
We talk about that we don't follow through on.
This
This,
has
has,
to
to,
be.
be the one we do.
That I'm telling you guys,
Let's do
it's
it.
so affordable, and you can stay in a neighborhood on the beach. You can walk to the
Walk
beach,
to the ocean.
and it's
Ocean.
the
It's
ocean. The ocean.
Ocean.
We can
And-
record an episode every day that
Hey,
we're there.
hon, can you walk to the ocean? Then we can write the whole thing off.
And I think
Oh,
I think everybody would agree that, because we've all been to birthday parties with kids very, very recently. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? There is a bonus multiplier when having a trusted parent peer around,
Mhm.
where it's like, he's going to go pick up the chainsaw. I know Mike's not going to let him start it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
yes.
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I could relax in the pool and just drink my little drink and just like lay in the sun and know that there is somebody out there that's gonna make sure that Phoebe doesn't jump in the pool and drown herself.
Right.
Like,
Yes.
Yes.
it's you know, it was great. Me and Jake got to go on a little date night.
Aw.
Grandmom's there, you know,
Where'd you
like
go?
we went to this place called Miller's. It was like waterfront. We could watch the sunset from our restaurant on the water.
Mm-hmm.
I had crab legs.
I was gonna ask,
I
what did
had
you eat?
crab legs. I had those peel and eat shrimp.
Mhm.
They have something in the Carolinas called she crab soup.
Okay.
Yes.
You can't keep female crabs here in this area. When you're crabbing, you cannot keep the females
Okay.
because they bear the eggs and they reproduce and they want them to be in the ocean.
What if
and-
you can't tell the difference?
I don't
Well, then you're a
know,
fucking
but
idiot.
she crab soup, I had it twice. Apparently, they blend the eggs into it and everything.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Yeah. And my father-in-law was like, it's the best thing you'll ever have. Like, you have to get the she crab soup. I had it on our date night and I had it the next night when we went out all as a huge family, which is insane going out with 15 people to a
man.
restaurant.
Oh my god.
I had it both nights and it's the best crab soup I've ever had.
Really?
It's
Is it like
so-
a cream of
It's like
crab
a cream
soup?
of crab. It's like
so
cream.
rich.
Mhm.
You've had
It's
it? You've
rich.
had it?
Yeah, dude, the eggs.
You
I'm
only
a
need
crabber.
a cup. Like, you know, there's cup and bowl
Yeah.
option. You only need a cup. It's rich, but it was so fucking good. And I wish that they had it up here. But I also like that it's like a special thing that
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
could
get
only
to
get
have
it when you go to the
in the
Carolinas.
Carolinas,
The
in
gentleman's
the South.
South.
So I think I guess we have to do that, right? 'Cause
We
that
should
sounds
go.
like a good time.
100%. Yes.
100%. Like,
Yes.
I would literally go again this summer if we had something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, it's. I loved it that much. This was the first time I've been on a vacation in a while that I was like not ready to come home after the week was over.
Right. It was sad.
I was like sad. I've been having post vacation depression for the past couple
the
days.
Blues, yes.
And usually at the end of the week, I'm like, I could go home. I'm ready to go home. Like, I've had enough.
Yeah.
But like this was fun.
That's
we
how
had
you
so
know.
much
Great.
fun.
That's
You
a
put the
good
put the
vacation.
kids to bed at like 9, and then we all like party outside and play drinking games and like swim and
And
get
you
in the hot
fucking
tub.
said, like we were talking the other day in the secondary group we have, that we have to use to send videos because of Warren.
because one
And you said the night before you were on the beach with a bonfire with looking at
Yes.
the fucking huge
so the
moon.
strawberry moon was the next night technically,
Yes.
but it was the night before it was still a
Massive,
huge
yeah.
massive, super bright full moon. And we were on the beach having a bonfire, and the moon was just shining on the ocean, and it was just so beautiful. And I wanted to cry.
Yeah.
Like, and Phoebe was having so much fun. Like, she had her little pants rolled up, running in the sand with her little cousin, and they were finding crabs, like crawling around, and she was just like having the best time. So I mostly want to do it every year for them.
Yeah.
Like, I want them to be like, remember, like when they get to be like 16, like, oh, like when we went to the Carolinas, like
Yeah.
we went to Outer Banks every summer. That was the best time. Like, I just want them to have that.
So I guess the easiest thing to do would be to book yours right after ours. So you're just down in that.
Yeah, you're
house
down there for 2
weeks.
weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh my God, guys. Yeah.
Let's-
Like, let's do
That's
that.
the way. And then you
go.
just change the people that are there. We leave, and
Yeah.
your
You guys
family
leave.
comes
Me
in.
and
Family
Jake and
comes
Phoebe
in.
stay.
Yep.
Mhm.
And then our family comes in.
Dude.
Sounds like a plan.
Now let's introduce Warren.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Because
Warren's here.
Warren also went on a very
I
interesting
did.
trip.
I did.
A lifelong Delaware, or excuse me, a lifelong New Jersey beach guy
Yes.
went to Delaware.
Yeah, it was speaking of anniversaries, it was my wife and I's 10-year anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What was the date?
It was
Never mind.
it was May 31st.
Of course.
May 31st.
Yes.
And for the first time we went to a Delaware beach.
Yes.
And the idea was, you know, we've never been there. We're gonna do like a day, just stay overnight, a quick, you know, dance in there. And
As Delaware residents.
yeah, we got it. We felt like we had to. We owed it to Delaware to
Yeah.
like kind of see what it's all about. So we went to Rehoboth. Rehoboth.
Oh my
Rehoboth.
God. You
Rehoboth.
went to
We
Rehoboth.
went to Rehoboth. Really cute little town.
Mhm.
I really liked it.
It
a
was
lot.
just you and Megan, right?
Yes, yeah.
Sam's
Love
children.
Yeah. My mom stayed with the kids overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Where'd
was.
you stay?
We stayed at a. Oh shit. I can't remember what it's called now.
Okay.
It's they're a small hotel, but they're
Mhm.
owned by like the Hilton.
Is
okay.
it the Siesta?
No, but they
That's
had
in
a
Dewey.
they had a
Yeah.
restaurant as
Siesta
well.
too.
They had like a
3,
restaurant
1.
built into it. I forget what it's called.
That's sick.
It was really nice.
But it was
a
in
nice
town.
hotel.
You were in town.
Yeah. We were right on the what you would call a boardwalk, which was I was texting you guys while I was there. That was very new to me. I'm more, if you know the Jersey beaches, it's the boardwalk is the thing.
Mhm.
Like you're on the boardwalk and it's, miles long and it's whatever. That's where all of the action is.
Yeah.
But at Rehoboth, it's like a street with all the stores and stuff.
Yeah.
So
So
it's
there's
still
like-
it's boardwalk-esque, but it's not a traditional boardwalk
promenade.
thing.
It's like the boardwalk is like when you're a kid, you're like fucking boardwalk. But
Yeah.
then when you get older, you're like, I'll walk down the street.
Yeah.
I'll shop a little bit.
There's like
good
Rehoboth
restaurants.
Avenue, which is like
Yeah.
the big street. Then there's the side street.
Yeah, there's
that you go
all
down,
kinds of
and
little
they
shops
all
and
got shit.
alleyways.
Oh, yeah.
But
on the boardwalk, you were talking Funland.
yeah,
is
that's
there.
the arcade and a couple of ice cream
But
spots.
it's like
but-
small, so it's not overwhelming, but it's got like everything.
right.
That
I
you-
could
that
stand
you
at one
need.
side and see the other, and I was like, that seems extremely small. And then I was like, oh, it makes sense.
Mhm.
Behind us on this street is where everything is.
Yes, Queen.
It was
Yes, Queen.
so it was cute.
You went to
The
Cooter
hotel
Browns,
was-
I assume.
Cooter
What is
Browns.
that?
I don't even think it's there anymore.
We got
Oh.
stuck on an elevator trying to go to Cooter Brown.
Cooter Browns is the restaurant that moved into the old Hooters.
Oh,
By
we
the
went to a
way.
place called it was called Claws.
Yeah.
Claws.
Yeah.
Really good food.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, dude.
And then I had another. We stayed at this hotel, and they had a restaurant on the bottom floor,
Mhm.
and we had brunch there when we checked out. And I had something that is, I don't know if it's a new thing, if it's an old thing, if it's a Delaware specific thing, a crush.
Yes,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a Delaware specific thing.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's a Delaware thing?
Yeah.
I've never had that
rocks.
before.
Yeah.
It's like a Delaware Beach thing.
And they made
oh
it.
shit.
Grapefruit or orange.
They made it with
usually.
blood orange.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Fucking Dracula.
They're very
going
good.
nuts.
And they had chicken and waffles. Dude,
Yeah.
the best chicken and waffles I've ever had.
Shit,
I
son.
gotta go back.
Are you going back to the Delaware Beach?
We're gonna go back to the. So
Yes.
this year we've already got a house booked in Ocean City, but next year is gonna be a Rehoboth Beach.
I
week.
mean, I feel like your kids are perfect age for Funland.
yeah.
Like, because it's like, if they were 13, they'd be like, "Where's the coasters, dude?" And be like, "Shut up!" But a little kid, they're gonna love those little
Funland.
boats.
Yeah.
Ding ding ding.
Yeah.
And then they've got the
ding, ding.
outside of Funland where they're I think they're no, that's Ocean City. I'm thinking
Oh,
of. That has the
fuck, we
coaster.
went
We went into
But-
Funland. I won Megan a stuffed animal.
Oh,
Playing a game.
They have
Which
big-
game did you
big kid
play?
rides.
I actually played the.
the frog bob.
No,
the
it was
horses.
the wiffle ball.
You
Get
won
it
that
up.
shit.
Yeah.
The goblet toss.
Yeah. No. Well, no. It's like there's just a bunch of holes,
Yeah.
and you
But
just
they're
roll it.
goblets.
It's goblet toss.
Are they goblets? I don't know.
I have a gun.
You gotta get the gold,
Yeah, it
the
was-
gold
it was good.
The
goblet.
gold goblet's the big boy.
We walked around,
Yeah.
sat by the beach for a little bit. I showed you some pictures.
Absolutely.
I was super impressed of the stupidest shit. I was like, so we sat at this bench, right? And
Yeah.
the benches are reversible.
Yeah, you could.
Nothing I've ever seen before.
Oh yeah, if you want to look at the ocean,
You can look at the beach.
Or you go
or
to
you
the
can look
boardwalk.
at
Yeah.
the
boardwalk.
boards. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can look at the people coming out of the window and the
That's the
haunted
best
mansion
part.
screaming, and it's like,
Do they
you
still
know.
have the haunted mansion there?
oh yeah.
So we did that. We got some ice cream, walked the boardwalk.
Hell yeah, dude.
Good
Did you go to
night.
Core Brothers soft serve.
Yeah.
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 You gotta do it. You get an orange and vanilla swirl.
I get
just
chocolate and banana
vanilla
swirl.
with rainbow jimmies.
That's
baby.
what I would get.
Classic.
I'm with you there.
Classic.
Yeah, we
They-
went. We took Sally to the beach, probably like the next weekend. And it was his first time in the ocean.
Oh man,
Dude, it was.
you have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, he
He
was
was scared at first.
It's a lot to take.
It really is. It's
The
immense.
massive, roaring body of water that's freezing cold, and there's a million kids running around.
It's most of Earth.
Yeah.
That
But-
is the one thing that sucks about the upper, like the East Coast shores.
Mm-hmm.
Even in like dead middle of August, like at the height of like hot summer, that fucking water is cold.
Cold.
It's not
It's-
that. I
it's
mean,
cold.
You just got to get in, dive. Once you dive through the first wave, you're good.
But how was the water in Outer Banks?
It was warmer.
Fuck.
It was not
plus you had a
unbearable.
pool.
And our
like-
pool was just great. Like we would go to the beach for the day and
Yeah,
then
and hit the
get
pool
back.
at night.
Yeah. And it wasn't even like night. It was like 4. And we get back and we get in the pool rinse off basically in the
Yeah.
pool. And the water was like, it was cold enough to be like, ooh, like when you first got in it, but it wasn't like icicles like the around here.
Yeah.
That feeling when you are crusted in salt and got a little sun and you're hot and you jump into a pool.
Mhm.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
It was
only-
my 4-year-old nephew was like, we could just go in the pool. We're gonna go we can go in the pool and we can rinse off. That's the best way to do it. We can go. I'm
Absolutely.
like, yeah.
The only
You're
thing
right.
that rivals it is taking a nap.
Oh, yeah.
The
We all know.
post beach nap.
Yeah, the post
There's
beach
no
nap.
better sleep than that.
Sun really takes it out of you. You got to
Yeah.
rest and hit the
It
boards
does.
later.
You wake up and you go out when the sun's setting and it's still warm out, and you like sit at a restaurant. And you're like, man, does life
breeze.
get better than this?
Mhm.
No, I mean it does, but
Not in the moment.
not,
And
not in the moment.
you know very full well that I'm not a beach guy.
no, and you don't like fun
But-
or joy.
I know. That's a character defect in me.
But we're working on you.
We are. And the thing that made all the difference in the world was the proper equipment at the beach for me. I've said this before.
Yes.
The proper chair.
Yeah.
I don't like a low boy.
No, you need
Oh,
I
a
have
hell
a
no.
high boy, wide chair, holds all my shit,
yeah.
and a
And-
tent.
An umbrella
A
or a
big
tent.
tent.
Oh,
Yeah.
full cover.
Oh
you
my
need
God.
shade. You have to have that shade.
I
Yeah.
could sit out there for hours now.
We went to the beach and it was like the first time where it was like, okay, I got the chairs, the cooler, the umbrella, the bag, and a heavy ass fucking baby. It was tough. It was
Yeah.
a tough.
You have a
I
wagon?
had
lot.
to take a couple stops to like,
Yeah.
jack everything back up and then continue.
You need a wagon, buddy.
I don't have a wagon. I don't think
You
I
need a
ever
wagon.
will.
You need
I
one.
just remember just being a little kid and my dad just seemingly carrying everything, and then just fucking jamming this like umbrella that seemed the size of fucking the Astrodome. Just boo! He just was like the most powerful man I've ever seen. That's how I try to be at the beach. But it was great, dude. I just love it. And I have a week off. I have 2 weekends and the week in between off.
Ooh.
Coming up in July around my birthday, and I'm so
Okay.
Nice.
fucking excited, dude.
That's great.
It's probably 2 beach weekends at least right there, because Tammy has a new job, but I don't think she could take a week off
Yeah.
on her first month. But Adam, you're now, because we've all been through your horrible saga with your trailer being ripped from your fingers,
Dude.
but you're now you have a pool
Big pool
membership.
guy,
You're
big
a
pool
pool
guy.
membership, man.
And I invited everybody here on the panel that,
Yes.
because we have a guest. So it's gotten
What are you doing Thursday?
I gotta take my car to get inspected.
Not
but the
going to
pool-
the pool with you, motherfucker.
But the pool doesn't open
That's
till
a lie.
noon. No, I'm
Okay.
serious. The pool doesn't DMV opens at 9.
Okay.
I'll be there for 20 minutes.
Yeah,
so you
it's
know
quick.
me.
The
Oh,
Delaware
the
Mr.
Delaware.
You follow Mr. Realtor.
Delaware DMV.
You know I catalog that shit. So yeah, dude, if
We
we're going
love
on
it.
Thursday, let's go on Thursday.
I have work on Thursday.
Well, one guest at a time, right?
I don't know. I haven't had
Oh.
a guest yet. I've invited
Do
everybody.
you guys
at
have to pay?
$7.
$7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sal would be free though. He's under 2.
Okay.
So April did all the legwork here. I think I've mentioned this before, and we joined, and it was $400 for the entire season.
I can't wrap my mind around that. We talked.
Yes, and okay, so it's starting to become more clear how this is all going to play out. So the next year you have to get bonded, so you have to pay more, whatever that is. But it's still
Got it.
more.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
About 3 or 4 days ago, April gets an email from the swim club. Excuse me, sorry. And they have some rules. They're gonna add some rules, because at onset you pull in, park wherever you want. There's a basketball hoop. There's a place to smoke. There's a swing set. They're not next to each other, obviously. There's a kiddie pool. There's umbrellas. There's grills you can use. They have Rafternoon where you can bring your own raft. It's on Sunday they had Rafternoon, and it was $2 for root beer floats.
Okay.
They play music that people at weddings get too excited
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
there's-
Sweet
there's-
Caroline and shit.
Yeah, there's a solid diving board. It's all surrounded by trees. Been there since 1958. at Jump Street, it felt great. And it's only 4 minutes from our front door. So we go over there anytime we can.
Yeah, we drove by it actually after we had our conversation about it.
It's right there.
Yeah, it's nice.
Today. April
Uh-oh.
comes in and she's like,
Uh-oh.
I am not happy about the list of rules that I just got from the swim club. And I was like,
Wait
yeah,
a second.
Are these
Yeah.
new?
yes.
Is this
Oh.
an email that you got because you were breaking these
No.
rules? Okay.
This is blanket. This is
Okay.
you're a member of X gets broadcasted this email.
So
But
these
it-
are brand new.
Yeah.
Not just because you guys are new to the pool.
Yes.
This is new to every member.
So let me back up. No, this is everyone at the pool currently. So let me just back up real quick and give some backstory. They opened during the week at noon, which I just found peculiar.
I want to be there when the sun comes up.
Same. So
I have color on that.
I took Wyatt there at noon, and the place was packed, and I walked up to the person at the sign-in area, and I was like, "It's noon, right? Yeah, okay. What am I missing here?" She goes, "These are camps." So they pimp out time,
Yes,
like
yep.
so, like 10 to 12 is on a Tuesday. If you're not self-employed or independently wealthy,
Mhm.
you're not going to be available most days.
Right.
So 10 to 2, they take camps there. That's why it costs $400 a year if you're a civilian, because the camps are probably paying through the nose. So then 12 to 1 is, they're gone for lunch or whatever. And then 1 to whatever camps show up. So during the week yes. And so I walked in that day at the 12 noon, and Wyatt grabs his floaty, jumps in the kiddie pool, starts doing his thing. And all the kids start shouting about, like, how come he could be in the pool? And they're like yelling at their chaperones or whatever, their counselors, whatever, camp counselors. How come he can go? And I'll go at 12:05 next time, just to avoid that hoopla. So anyway, we've been going. We don't, we're just normal people, not breaking rules. We take our trash out with us, yada yada yada. We get this big ass email today, and April's like reading it off to me. And if you know me, you know I'm not a rules guy.
No,
Okay,
no,
I don't like being told what to do.
Yes.
All right. So she starts reading them off to me. The baby's asleep. I'm just trying to buy.
Are you just fucking fuming?
And I'm just like, why are you telling me this, baby? Like, you just tell me when we're there. Like, don't do this now. But April
Because
was
now you got to think about it until next time
April
you
was
go.
pissed, and I understand now why. She's like she was like, nobody under 6 years old in the baby pool. And April's like, how is my 10-month-old supposed to not drown? And how can I not be in the baby? April's like, fuck you. I'm going to be in the baby pool with my babies. That's ridiculous. And then it was like, no floaties in the baby pool. It's like, okay, every other kid that shows up has the little duck that goes around their waist.
Yeah,
Well,
the
I
thing
don't
you
think
strap
that.
on.
Do you consider that a floaty?
That's what they were calling it.
I figure they were talking more about like a float,
raft.
like a raft, like a float.
That may be. I don't know, but we're gonna find. They're
We're about to test these rules.
Well, of course I am. They're like, okay, no beverages near the pool's edge. It's like, okay, really?
They're probably trying to avoid people being in the pool having their.
I get all that and the above, but I have been there many times this early summer, and no one's doing anything that they're not supposed to be doing. Simple as that. And they have these like big, nice, like those big umbrellas that have like the extra mushroom cap on top.
Yeah.
One of those fell in the baby pool when we were there the other day. Like, would have literally hurt somebody. And the coalition of dads, we all got together and we fixed it and yada yada yada. But it just felt a little weird. Like, okay, we have a non-issue here. Like, we don't know what goes on there at 6:30 at night on a weeknight, just because we're not those people. And for all we know, at 7 o'clock at night,
It's a fucking madhouse.
Someone broke a bottle on the. I don't know what happens when we're not there, but it seemed very unnecessary. And my wife, who is like the most even-keeled person on planet Earth, if she's upset, something's not right. So far, so good as far as the swim club goes. But like the first time someone comes up to me and they're like, hey, sir, You can't be in the water with your 11-month-old baby with a bottle of water.
Right. I'm hoping very much that rule is different than it's
Nonsense.
For
written.
very
It's
specific
like-
reasons.
It's like 10-year-olds can't be unattended in the baby pool.
Correct.
Not adults can't be in there with their baby.
yeah, I don't
right?
think that's.
And
I don't
that-
think that's appropriate.
I'm staying optimistic because you have Rafternoon and $2 root beer.
We got
floats.
afternoon, Daddy.
So everything. I'll put it this way: everything about the pool so far, besides the emails, has been wonderful. If
Yeah.
I never heard about those emails,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. So when I talked to the gal at the front, I was like, "What's the story with guests?" She goes, $7 a guest. They pay. We're cashless. You just swipe a card, and kids under 2 are free. I said, "Okay." So I texted everybody here.
Let's go.
Come whenever you want. I usually take Wyatt there middle of the afternoon if I can.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's got their different nap schedule, obviously. But we're gonna have some weekends coming up.
I love the pool.
Me too. And it's a nice pool.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah. I'm excited.
So let me
Uh-oh.
let me tack onto this a little bit. Adam and I were talking independently because we have a pool in our neighborhood as well.
A neighborhood pool.
A neighborhood pool.
That's what
Okay,
this is.
yeah. Exactly.
Yes.
But this is it's just not either of our neighborhoods.
Correct.
But one thing I can add color to is I don't know if your swim club has this issue or not. It could be part of the reason for the weird hours is lifeguards, having enough folks to lifeguard.
Okay.
Our pool uses a lot of neighborhood kids
Okay.
and they pay them and all that. And it's like
Yeah.
a summer job or whatever, but they're not always like available. So they have like specific hours that they can, because they have to have a lifeguard on duty. I don't know.
Yeah.
Our pool is very expensive, more than I feel like it should be.
More
So
than
when you-
$1,000 a season?
No.
Okay.
I think I texted you. It's like 640.
That's still pretty
That's expensive. You told me 400, and I was like, "We're fucking there."
Yeah.
'Cause we're not members this year. We do have a bond for our pool, which
It
I don't
seems-
even know what that shit means.
It seems like it should be cheaper. Like you live in the neighborhood. Shouldn't that be part of the whole?
Who the fuck knows?
For him, it should be
Um,
cheaper.
We should
then-
get a pool put in at the Peachtree Park for Gardendale, by the way.
The Gardendale pool.
That'd be sick.
The Green Acre Swim Club has 2 pools.
Okay.
One is like an Olympic sized
God.
pool, and it's never filled. Since we've been there, it's not been filled. Like post COVID,
Get
Mhm.
out of here.
it's never been filled. It's only the regular pool. And they have swim meets there, like you were saying with the camps and
We
stuff.
have there's swim meets at ours too.
So there's rules about that. Like there's scheduled time for the swim meets, and you can they park all along the streets up the neighborhood. Oh my god. And it's just air horns and fucking cheering all night.
I'll tell you what, though, just to put a bow on it, even at $400 or $600, I mean, the cost to keep that up between the permits and the inspections and the maintenance and the faculty and all
Mhm.
that shit.
Yeah.
They got to subsidize
Yeah, I
some
don't give
way.
a fuck.
Yeah.
That isn't my problem.
No, I
I'm
get that.
strictly the consumer here. I don't
Okay,
care
that's
about their
fair.
overhead at all. I don't give a fuck if they can't put on $2 root beer float night.
Well,
I mean, you do what you got to do. They cut corners at our pool, and I'm kind of disillusioned with it. That's why I was asking about your pool, because it was like, if we can get in for cheaper, if it's a little nicer of a pool, we have a
No.
baby pool as well.
well, come check it out, man.
Yeah,
$7.
I'll check it out.
I have to spray my kid with a hose in the yard, so I don't have the option.
I was like, I'm going to take a fucking loan out and put a pool in our backyard.
Put it in,
was like,
Warren.
fuck
do
that.
it. Do it.
and
do
I have
it.
total control.
Here's the thing, though.
It's very expensive.
How much sun does that yard get? Is it fully shaded all day?
A lot more when all those trees got cut down for the pool.
That's what I mean. Because you don't want one of those pools that's like always in shade and always full of leaves. And like,
Yeah,
you're,
it would be.
Taking care of a pool is a lot of work.
Yeah,
it is a lot of work.
Stop trying to talk me out of the fucking pool.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying do it properly. Don't do it
Yeah,
half-assed.
no, we're not gonna do that.
Brittany, this is June. This is Pride Month, of course.
Yeah.
So you, as the resident young person on the show, actually went to
I went to Pride.
Pride. So Pride. There's Pride Month,
Okay.
but then there like a designated day where there's a celebration of it in Philadelphia?
Yeah. So I guess this was like the first weekend
Give me
in
a beer.
this was the first weekend in June, I believe.
Okay.
That my friend invited me to go. Me and my sister-in-law. We went.
Who is this? And let me say, I consider her a friend too.
Her name is Angelina.
Angelina. More like
Dirty
a
little
niece.
hamster.
More like a niece to me, but
Yeah, Angelina. She invited me and my sister-in-law Megan. They're very good friends. Her and her girlfriend and their friend and me and Megan. We went to Pride in Philly, and we missed the whole parade part.
oh, there's a parade.
There's a parade like. Ange was like, it's early morning. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. They start the parade, and it's like this whole. She's like, so we missed that. Normally, we went around like 3 o'clock, and they're still doing a bunch of shit in the streets. Like there's like vendors and like food trucks, and we went into bars and danced and drank, and it was fun. We had fun.
Is it fun? It seems
It was fun. No, yeah, it was fun. It was a lot though. Like
It seems intense.
yeah, there was
it-
a lot of people. It was really hot.
You said it's a specific day.
Yeah, I think I think that they celebrate like all month though. So I'm sure because I think that I saw her excuse me, post pictures of another day that she went with other friends.
But this was
So-
like, but the parade's probably
The
one
parade
day,
is
and
like
then
the
all
day.
events-
That's like the day. And
Okay.
like,
Right.
yeah, so we went on the day. Pride Day. Like I don't know. That's just Philly. Philly has their specific day.
They have the
Yeah.
neighborhood, obviously.
We were in the
We were in the
neighborhood.
neighborhood.
We were in the neighborhood.
Very nice section of Philadelphia.
We went to
Woody's.
Gay Pizza Hut and got pizza.
Is that a real place?
It was called like Gay Pizza or
That
like
rocks.
Gay Pizza Hut.
What,
It was awesome.
what differentiates it? Is it a gay-owned business,
I think so. I would
Okay.
assume so. I mean, it was just pizza.
or is it a
um,
pizza that'll turn you gay?
I'm gay now. I had 3
Good
slices
pizza will
of
do that
gay
to you.
pizza.
That's cool.
Yeah, no, we went to Woody's actually and got in there and danced and drank, and we were out on the streets just drinking, and there's
Screaming.
titties everywhere and
Nice, dude.
booties everywhere, and it was very free, very fun day. We had a lot of fun.
I'm friends with a gay man. I won't put his name out there on Facebook, who is the hardest partying, most energy guy I know that I've ever met. You know him. We're mutual
Yeah. I'm
fri-
friends with him on Facebook too.
Unbelievable the energy this guy has. He's out every night.
He loves to tell you
He's
about
at
it too.
Woody's. No, he has the most beautiful Facebook because it's fully confessional of everything he does.
It's very
and-
funny.
And he's like out at the club every day and then to the after hours club every day. Sometimes he doesn't remember. He has to look at his bank statement to remember where he was. He'll run into people randomly in elevators that he had sex with two years ago, and he's like, "Oh, I remember you." What I'm saying is, it seems like you have to be high energy to be gay, because those people get after it.
They fucking get after it. Yeah.
I was
after it.
up in Phoenixville 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Phoenixville's cool.
Yeah.
Blobfest.
No, funny enough, but I was at the Colonial Theater.
Was it a 24-hour gimmick?
It was not, but it was a 12-hour.
Oh,
It's like the warm up to the 24-hour. But it was Pride weekend in Phoenixville.
Oh shit.
So the main street was all blocked off.
Yeah.
And it was just
That's tough.
vendors and food and all kinds of things that you could donate to and just
Yeah.
people out having fun. It was a very family oriented one though.
yeah.
So there wasn't like titties everywhere and
That
asses everywhere.
sucks, dude. I
But
want to see that.
it seemed like it was super cool.
Yeah.
I was in the theater for the most part, but when I would step out to take a break or whatever, everyone was just having a good time. Music blasting in the streets, people with their like dogs wearing rainbow collars and shit. It was a lot of fun. It seemed like a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. I was there too. I was at my cousin's wedding. I was in my cousin's wedding last weekend. So I have 2 younger male cousins, and they both asked me to be in their wedding. So that makes me think like I got to be a good guy, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, you're a good guy to have at a wedding.
Well,
First guy I asked.
You're
Yeah.
a great wedding guest.
You also-
Last guy I asked.
literally. No, but it was, it was an honor to be in his wedding. And this week I'm having post-wedding blues because it's like, we had the group chat with all the groomsmen going like
Yeah.
up until the wedding, and it's like,
It's
and
radio
then we had
silence
the,
now.
all the planning messages and stuff, and then it all comes together, and it came together great. My cousin Andrew and his wife Alana, now my cousin. It was a fucking great wedding. I mean, it was, dude, like it was 105 fucking degrees, and we were wearing
yeah.
tuxedos.
Oh my god.
Full
But
tuxes.
tuxes, babe, 3 vest tie, and I mean,
It's a smelly return.
dude, it was hot. It was hot, but I mean, it was so much fun, and it's just like, and now it's it's like I texted the group message. It's just like, I miss you. Like I just miss my guy. Like it's like, I don't want the group chat to die, but it's like,
yeah.
just the way life is. You know what I mean? It's like for a wedding, everybody that you have in it loves you, right? So
Mhm.
everyone will gladly sacrifice the time to go to like, the wedding and all that shit, right? But it's like as life gets more and more complicated and everyone else everyone is it's like, how on earth will this group of people ever be able to meet up in this situation again? It's like it's not gonna happen. It's just like
It's impossible.
it's like, and I do talk about it all the time, but it's like just another one of those things. It's like I fully had fun and I didn't rush through it, but even still, once it's over, it's like I'm fucking bummed out.
Yeah.
I like wish I
me
could
with
have
every fun event. in
every
my
fun
life.
everything leaves you like that. It's like now it's over, and it's like I just keep thinking like I wish I could just control time, but it's like
yeah.
it was a great wedding, great speeches. I was in many weddings. I've never been a best man, which is fine. I love being one of
Would
the.
you want all that responsibility?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I love being,
like
Close enough to it to be a part of everything, but
You're
not
like-
have to
dude,
like
back of
plan
the
it.
line groomsman. I don't need all the fanfare. I
But
don't.
you still get to participate in the fun.
I'm in
shit.
all the fun. I'm there. I feel like I'm a good. Like I can.
you provide a great sense of gravity to the group because you don't get super worked up, you don't get super worked down, you don't get super you provide an excellent energy to the group as a whole. And I'm speaking from experience.
And that's why you're my maid of honor.
Yeah, I would like. I feel like I'm good at setting a tone.
I'm not sending you into the restaurant because our reservation got moved 30 minutes and there's 9 of us.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I'm asking you to hang out and be like, Jim's going to take care of that. We're just going to all vibe here.
I'm gonna come and be cutting up, but I also know when it's time to stop making jokes, and it's like now's the time where we all listen. You know what I mean? And we're at the rehearsal. Let's get through the rehearsal without everyone getting their jokes off. When we're at the rehearsal dinner, we'll all
silly.
cut up. You know what I mean? But it's like, let's listen to this old guy talk and tell us what we need to do. And then everyone can get their shit off. But it's like right now, let's be quiet.
Business time.
But I love it. He's like, there's like one Antonelli side cousin from our group of Antonellis that isn't married yet, and it's like, god damn, it's sad. But I was honored to be in it. I love my cousin Andrew. He's a great guy, and it's just one of those things. I love weddings.
Cool.
And I was out there, dude. I was fucking dancing all night.
Let me ask you this. Let me kind of switch gears for a sec.
Of course.
We talked about Mother's Day last episode,
Yes.
and that's also what drew inspiration to breakfast.
Yes.
How did you gentlemen celebrate your Father's Day?
Good question. Me? I had to work. I worked, but it was nice to, it's nice to be there where you see all these people and they're like, Happy Father's Day. Everybody. It's like, I like that. And then I went home and you know what I did? Not shit. I just fucking took my shirt off and lay down the rest of the day. I didn't have to do anything. And that's all I wanted to do was just sit in the AC and chill the fuck out.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you guys?
Lauren?
I didn't do a ton. I had to take Nora to the doctor.
Oh no, is everything all right?
Yeah.
On a Sunday?
Yeah, on a Sunday we had to go to urgent care.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shit,
no.
She
dude.
had an ear infection.
Mm.
So she made me stuff at school, which I really liked.
Nice.
That's probably my favorite thing. I'm not a guy who likes to feel like the center of attention for the thing. Like I hate my birthday. I don't like Father's Day. Like that's not me.
Yeah.
I like to be the center of attention because I'm a horse's ass, like in front of a group of people.
Right.
That I like.
You like Christmas because you want Jesus to be the center of attention all the time. Right?
That's the
but
reason for
yeah,
the season.
Nah, it was nice. It was low key. It was just nice. I didn't have to do a lot.
Yeah.
It was good.
And
Nora's
We've
all
been
right, though.
busy. We've been busy. Yeah, Nora's good.
Her ears okay?
Yeah, she's fine. She's fine now.
How did Jake do?
We were in North Carolina.
All right.
Talking
Well,
on
he did
microphone.
great
We
then.
just
Yeah.
got there the day before. So the next morning we woke up.
Oh, sure. Sorry. Yeah, we woke up and it was Father's Day, and we had a huge like steak and seafood dinner that we prepared at the house and swam and just had a big fun day. There was a lot of fathers
I was gonna say,
involved.
was there 4 fathers there?
4. Yeah.
That's fun.
Oh yeah,
Four
I did
fathers.
barbecue. I cooked out for
Very
my
nice.
father-in-law.
Oh yeah, I ordered grottos on DoorDash.
Yeah.
For me and my father, it's like $100.
I was gonna say good DoorDash grottos.
Yeah, there's one on 202.
Yeah, I know. I didn't
Yeah.
know.
It's not
Okay.
the same.
He's just wondering why
Not
you
the
wouldn't
same at
drive
all.
there and get it.
It's my Father's Day.
So
Bless
actual
you.
actual Father's Day. April got up. April took the kids out, and I was like, I didn't have work or anything. I'm like, I'm gonna play video games. So I go to turn on my Xbox. It won't turn on because Benjamin broke my controller.
Are you serious?
He pulled the controller off and like shorted out one of the. If I would have known, I haven't been a gamer for 15 years. If I would have known that I could just plug that there was extra plugs in the back, then I could have played. I didn't know. I turned it
didn't know
around. I
that.
was like, oh, there's plugs back here. Anyway, so I did something more productive, and we did barbecue dinner, and April got me a meat grinder
Oh,
for
nice.
my KitchenAid. So like, she got me a new bathing suit. April's like the queen of shopping. Like she's like, I found this on clearance here, and it's all like it's Nautica, it's KitchenAid. It's not knockoff shit. She just has she's like a bloodhound for good deals.
Mhm.
So I had a nice Father's Day. But as far as Father's Day goes, my father and I cashed in the Monday before, and we went fishing, and that was an adventure all in and of itself. To make a long story short, my dad's boat, he was in the same campground as me. So our boat mechanic down there, he left his boat there the entire winter. Didn't touch it, didn't do anything to it. He's like, we got to get my boat out of the boat mechanic's yard, and why don't we go fishing? I said, great idea. It was a beautiful day. I was super sick. I don't know with what, but with something gnarly. And we went down that Monday morning, picked up his boat. I'm like, Dad, are you hearing that? Like I could hear something wasn't right when I was towing his trailer. And I'm like, that. He's like, oh no, it's gonna go away. Writes it off. We get to the boat ramp, and I start backing the trailer in, and I get the boat in, and he's like, oh no, pull up. And I'm like, okay. So I pull up. He's like, I didn't undo the back straps. It was like fucking romper room in that regard. We get the boat in the water. We're fishing a little bit. The motor isn't running right. We had a great day. Don't get me wrong, but my dad's like, yeah, we made all the rookie mistakes today, and I'm like, who the fuck is we, brother? This is
You're
you.
the royal
I know
we.
all my shit works the way it's supposed to. Like, I'm like, who the fuck is we?
Motherfucker.
So we get home. I towed his boat back to his house in Chai, and I back it into the driveway, parking spot rather, and that noise that I was like, hey, something's not right. One of the bearings went out on the wheel on the trailer.
Shit.
And to make if you don't know what that means,
I don't.
that means the wheel and tire can at any moment just
Pop off.
fuck off into traffic. The boat slams into the ground. Like, literally at any moment. It's like
That's fine.
And you're totally gonna grind a hole in the bottom of the boat, dragging it on the street.
so he thankfully took my advice and he bought. I'm like that. I'm like, just buy a whole new axle for the trailer. They're not that expensive. They're cheap actually, and everything will be brand new. And you won't have to ever think about this again. And he did, thankfully. But we did. I went out with my dad. I did catch fish. We had a great time. We had zero drama. It just the we thing made me laugh. And then when we get home, it's like, oh, we made all the fish. I'm like, I had a grease gun. We didn't do shit. So that's how I collected on my Father's Day clout. But my actual Father's Day was wonderful. Everyone treated me very nicely, and I like hearing it. You know.
No,
I got 2 fucking kids. You know what I mean? Like
absolutely
boys.
I'm gonna bring us down for a second here.
No,
I'm sorry.
Farther?
here we go.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever told you guys before, but you guys know that my father died. You know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that he died on Father's Day?
No.
15 years ago.
Fuck, dude.
On Father's Day.
15 years.
Yeah,
ago.
man.
I did not know he had gone that long.
Yeah, 15 this year.
Sheesh.
On Father's Day.
How
Is that
old
fucked
was
up?
he? Yes.
59.
Too young. Way too young.
59, I think. Yeah, 59.
Shit. Man. So Father's Day comes with that for you every year.
I don't really think about it.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I'm kind of like a dead person inside.
Father's Day's on a different day
Yeah,
every
it moves
year.
around.
Yeah, it moves around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks
Hey,
though.
happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
I did get, some texts from people that, when you get a birthday text or something from someone you weren't necessarily expecting it from, it's like, that rocks.
Yeah.
I got a few of those for Father's Day. So,
Nice.
it's fun. It's a fun day to be. I do like being the center.
It's
of
just
attention.
another day to be
Yeah.
praised, and I like Mother's
And-
Day.
Yeah. It's like you're in the, mothers all, there's like the
Continuity
brotherhood
of it, yeah.
the fathers and the sisterhood of the mothers. It's just, so it's nice. It's a nice thing. I don't know.
You guys, my feet are in shambles from
What does that
North
mean?
Carolina.
Oh,
You want to look at them?
not really. I mean, are you charging the
Do I have
people
to
at
pay?
home? Like,
Yeah.
what?
I got like bit up,
Ew.
What
From,
the
like,
fuck?
and they there's no way they're mosquitoes, but I
Sand
was
mites.
now they're just turning into scabs, but I
Oh.
look like a freaking meth
You
head.
really do like you're on drugs.
Yeah.
Shooting
don't
up
know.
in between your toes.
We would be partying outside, and that was the only part of my body that was exposed. Like I'd have sweatpants on and stuff, but sandals. But they were the tiniest little, they don't even look as bad right now as they did, but you can see
Let me see.
my whole ankle,
Give
they're
him a good-
fading.
give him a good
those
look.
are sand mites.
That's what my sister-in-law was like, I think we have mites.
Yeah, they're sand mites.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, because these aren't mosquito bites. I wasn't getting bit up
They weren't
all over
trying
the
to-
rest of my body. It was just my feet.
Those aren't bites. Those are entry wounds. They're trying to get into
Dig
your
into my
flesh.
What the
flesh.
well, that's better.
fuck?
That's
So
better.
Yeah.
now I look like I have a drug issue.
Yeah.
And I've been picking at my feet, and I look disgusting. And I have a burn mark from. Did I ever tell you guys about the
Jake
burn?
put a cigarette out
Tell
on your
me.
foot.
We lived.
I do know the story, but you have to tell it.
Okay, I'll tell it right now. It's a great story.
Oh my God.
We went to the Dominican Republic on our honeymoon. We were living in an apartment in Westchester, and we bought this candle from the Dominican. It was made of wood to look like 3 little coconuts with candles inside. So we lit this candle and we had it on top of our TV stand, kind of out of sight. And we went to sleep and it was lit. And we woke up in the middle of the night to the smoke alarm going off.
Yeah.
And our door, that was the one night we left our bedroom door open. We never do. And as soon as I opened my eyes, I could see glowing flame.
Fire.
The thing caught on fire because we left it burning all night, and it's sitting on top of our TV stand. Luckily, nothing else caught on fire yet. It was just the whole candle thing that like was on fire in flames on top of our TV stand. And Jake, like, we like both sprinted out of the bedroom, and he went to go. He didn't tell me this, but he went to go get a water bottle to pour on it. And I'm just like in panic mode. And I'm like, we live on the 3rd floor of an apartment building. We're going to set the
jumping out the window.
We're going to set the whole. I went to grab it because my plan was to grab it and throw it off the fucking balcony.
Oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
put my hand into this ball of flames to grab it. And then immediately, obviously, it was like, and just dropped the ball of fire onto my foot. Hot wax, fire, and then Jake shows up with the water bottle and goes on my foot, and I was like, and he looks at my foot and he's like almost in tears. He was like, "Oh my God, Brittany! Oh my God! Oh my God!" And I'm like in shock at that point because I was just like adrenaline mode. And I was like, "No, it's fine. My skin is melted off of my foot. Like there's no bubbles at that point. You know how usually it bubbles up.
Yeah.
My skin has been completely fucking melted off my foot, and I have really bad pictures if you guys want to see later, but my foot was within the coming days was super swollen, like the size of, I had to work like this too. I didn't go to the hospital that night. I just was rolling and writhing in pain all night long.
Christ.
I went to work and was like, I have to go to urgent care. And I went there and I got it taken care of. But now I have this Freddy Krueger type scar. I have a little bit of Freddy Krueger skin right here. But that was really bad.
God.
Panic mode. I dropped a ball of fire on my foot.
I also had a fire
Oh my God.
in Westchester in an apartment. When I told the entire story, it's well documented on I've Made a Huge Mistake podcast.
I don't remember.
I won't be telling it again here, but
wait. What happened? What? This was on Huge Mistake?
I thought this was the first episode I was on. I told this story.
Give him the highlights.
Yeah, can we get some cliff notes?
Okay,
You can't bring this
Cliff
up.
note.
The fucking that's not online anymore.
It's not. I don't.
Okay,
pay for
so
that
there was a very sad window in my life where I was living by myself with my dog in a single apartment in Westchester on the ground floor, and I was working at a bank full time, 40 hours a week.
TD.
Yes, and I was working 37 to 40 hours a week at a restaurant at the same time. I worked 7 days a week, every single day. And I came home the one night, and I was hungry, and I went to make pasta. And I fell asleep on the couch with the pasta. I was drunk, so don't get me wrong there. I fell asleep with the lid on the pasta, and when the water evaporates eventually, there's nothing left to evaporate.
Oh, yeah.
So I was smoking the pasta. There was never an open flame, but I smoked out the entire place. I woke up to the fire department coming in through my window, and they were like, "Are you okay, sir?" And I was like mortified. Luca had pooped on the couch. It was a whole ordeal. I came outside and I felt so fucking bad for my neighbors.
Everybody's outside at this point.
I gave everybody an apology after the fact, but the cops walked up to me, and when I saw it smoking on the stove, I went running over, and it was a Dutch oven, which is cast iron, and I grabbed it like this on the handles, and I ended up with like these ping pong sized blisters on my fingers, and there was no open flame, there was no damage, there was nothing. It was like I left popcorn in the microwave and was just too dead inside to wake up. And the police officers came over, like, "Can we see your ID?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I gave my ID, and I said, "Listen, I'm so sorry. I just fell asleep, and I'm a really heavy sleeper. I sleep through fucking storms people give names to. I'm the heaviest sleeper on earth." And they looked at my ID, and they were like, "Well, you're of age. You're not on drugs. You are just an asshole.
You're at home." Yeah.
So, but for my sins doing that, I worked as an expediter in the kitchen, so I touched hot plates with those blistered fingers for a solid 3.5 weeks. Man, I felt that mistake every time I reached in that window. Ugh. So yeah, I also did something silly in a Westchester apartment with regards to a flame.
At least you almost didn't catch the entire apartment building.
No, there was no chance of that happening.
We got to do this real quick.
Yeah.
So what do you explain what you got?
I don't even fucking know what so sour punch. Are you familiar with this candy?
Mhm.
It's just sour straws. I saw this while we were in Rehoboth. We were outlet shopping,
Mhm.
and it is called Sour Punch Pickle Roulette.
Okay.
All of these sour straws, you're not gonna be able to see them from here. They're all the same color, like a light green affair here.
Mhm.
And there are multiple flavors. There's green apple, lemon lime, watermelon, and then sprinkled throughout are pickle flavored. Now, pickles are probably the one thing that I hate more than anything in the world,
that much.
besides myself.
Well,
I hate pickles, man. I
Okay.
fucking hate them. So I don't really feel like. What are your guys' opinions on pickles,
Love them. Favorite.
Had them on my sandwich last night.
Mike?
yeah, I'm a pickle guy.
So this is really just fucked for me.
What
I mean,
is
you
that?
brought it, so
I did bring it, but I, you
You're
know,
asking me?
Yeah.
What I always have.
What do you do?
Nicotine.
all right. So how are we doing this?
I don't know. Should I just
It's
take
actually
one?
called okay. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
pass them around.
I'm just gonna take one from.
Just
a
why don't you
random
why don't you
Yeah,
give
we're
everyone
going
out,
around.
everybody?
Okay, here you go. I'm taking one from a random spot. I don't know. I have no
hope mine is the pickle.
way to know what this is.
We went the wrong way. But this
I'm
is fine.
sorry. If
Adam,
you
you get last
throw
pick.
Adam one.
Get
Throw's
over
fine.
it.
Oh, nice
catch.
catch.
Not a bad
Fuck.
catch, right?
Nice catch.
All right, so
This is gonna be a pickle.
I don't
Okay, so
know.
what could they be? What do we got? We got
Green
apple, watermelon.
lime, lemon lime, and watermelon.
Green apple,
All right, should we
lemon
do it?
lime, watermelon, and pickle. What do you guys have?
I got pickle.
I got pickle.
You got pickle too? Oh, that's definitely pickle.
If you want to swap to confirm, the other end,
Mine's yummy.
this is
Oh.
100% pickle.
I think I got lemon lime.
I don't know what this is.
Like they tried to make this taste like a pickle way too hard.
Okay, I definitely don't have pickle.
Does everyone want to try the pickle?
I think I have watermelon,
You want to try lemon lime?
but
Oh,
it
I mean-
kind of tastes still
Oh.
like pickle a little bit because I feel like the pickle is like
pull
really.
me up a piece.
Huh.
You want the pickle one?
I guess. I
Here.
fucking guess I do. Come on.
that's tasty.
Come on.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's absolutely pickle, dude.
Fuck me.
This actually tastes good. This
one's
is green
good.
apple.
Yeah, this is definitely a lemon lime situation. What do you think of it, Brett?
That tastes like an exaggeration of a pickle.
It tastes like a pickle,
Ew.
birdie's beans or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
It's not like
Fuck
awful.
That's out and out foul tasting.
That is. Oh.
This is just like a really sour pickle. It's not like
That is. It's so gross. I can't.
This is good. This one is good.
I wouldn't eat the whole thing.
Mm-mm. I regret it.
You guys
I
want
regret it
pickle?
immediately.
Warren, you have to eat the whole pickle.
Now I
Warren.
can't tell this is watermelon.
Take the entire thing and the rest of it and bite it.
Dude.
Take-
Ew.
Take all the sours and bite them all.
Ew. The sour part covers it up a little bit at first.
Yeah.
You got to chew through it for
Oh
a little
my
bit
God.
for the flavor to become apparent.
Yeah, I don't
I'm gonna
hate.
fucking kill myself.
I don't hate this one, and I'm not a candy guy.
Lemon lime is really tasty.
That's really
after
good.
you
Ew.
have
I've
this.
fucked those up.
Yeah.
I think that's what this is.
Man,
It's tasty.
I want to go to the movies and eat candy.
That is disgusting.
You guys want to go to the movies? What's out?
Let's go.
Inside Out too.
Um,
I tried to go see it and the
I've never
fucking
seen the
projector
first
stopped
one.
working.
That sucks.
I know. I took my daughter.
I want to go see a movie for adults. Okay, rated R.
Oh
Okay.
God.
I'm going on Fandango.
I'm
right
I'm
now.
leaving that here, so you just do whatever you want with it.
I'm gonna leave it down here in
I
the
want
dogs
fucking.
are gonna
I want
eat
a
it.
watermelon.
Oh God.
I want a
I
watermelon.
want a watermelon.
That's it for me. Oof.
So speaking of eating, just for a quick out of nowhere sidebar, last night I made dinner, and as I'm walking, everyone else was seated and eating by the time I got to my chair, and I just sat. I was looking out, and I was like, I have
Oh,
2 children
Quiet.
sitting at my table eating regular food simultaneously, and it just like,
Ben's on the reg.
dude, yeah,
Anything?
chicken. Last night he had chicken, potato. He had, he had a banana this morning. Like,
those are the fucking salad days because it's not always like that.
oh, I'm sure. I don't know what I have.
Woo.
I have zero concern about why I just eating like an adult.
Dude, I can't fucking shake this pickle shit.
Eat another one.
Warren is
No,
in
it's
shambles.
so gross.
This one's lemon lime.
Can I tell you something?
I'm
This
kidding,
peach
pickle.
beer that you got, this peach beer,
You like?
it's really good.
It
Yeah, I
is
saw
good.
you like light up.
I fucking
I'm
crushed that
too
thing.
drunk to drink it.
That's fine.
I'm drunk. So I haven't tasted it, but I might taste it in a little
Oh,
bit.
that's
Like
it
I
for
get
me.
to a point
Fuck.
of drinking where like I can't look at people without going cross-eyed, so I have to close one eye and look at people, and I don't want to do that on camera.
Okay.
You also have to get home. I mean,
I
you
live
could-
down the street, and I believe in myself, so too.
folks. She's been pulled over 6 times in the last month.
I know. I told my mom, she was like, "You're gonna get your license taken away."
Stop
I was
getting pulled over, Brittany, please.
I've never been pulled over this much in my entire life, and I'm 32 years old. I got pulled over 3 times in the last 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
Crazy. Well, what is it? Fucking 10
Yeah,
p.m.
What time is it?
It's
8:30.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah,
here,
man.
folks.
Yeah.
It's a nice, respectable length.
A great
Yes.
episode.
I'm gonna try
Oh,
to find
yeah,
a
for
watermelon.
sure.
Let's hope so.
What do
Okay,
we
I'm gonna
got?
join you. Let's do
God.
it.
No, please don't.
Warren, you have to eat one more.
Fuck off.
Come on.
Oh, that
Somebody
one's
pick
good.
it. Someone pick
I think
it
it
for
is
me.
watermelon.
One of you guys pick me one that's not fucking pickle.
How the fuck would I know?
I don't know.
This is green apple, right?
And
Don't blame
for
me.
the end, I'm gonna shoot the whole thing. I'm gonna like.
That's green apple. That's
All right,
green apple.
ready?
This might be green. I don't know. It tastes
Let's
really
go pickle. That's green apple for sure.
Yeah, right. This is an airhead.
Sour apple.
That is not pickle.
Oh.
Oh, that's lemon.
good. Mhm.
That's
Okay.
sour as shit.
I wish she got pickle, folks.
It's good though.
I wish she got pickle.
This one's really yummy.
Oh,
That
now
is-
this one.
That is
This,
much better than pickle.
You know who shot me a happy Father's Day text that I wasn't necessarily expecting to get it from?
Tell
Friend
me.
of the show, Timmy.
Good guy.
Yeah.
Timmy didn't tell me how he was.
I was at the pool.
We love Timmy.
We do love Timmy.
If you're a Doomtho subscriber, you get our Timmy and I show. Mike calls Timmy every
MCT.
month. MCT.
I'm a loyal subscriber.
But this was a fun app.
Mhm.
I love seeing you guys.
Love
I'm
you too,
glad
brother.
I love when we eat together because it's you guys are my family, and I love to, nothing more familial than sharing a meal, right? And
Yes.
some drinks
Mhm.
and some sour apple candy.
Just not a Bloody Mary for me. Thank
pussy.
We'll have to think of something for next month.
Oh, it's my birthday, so
you. Ooh,
Okay, well then you'll have to think of something.
bake a fucking cake.
you both just gave me work to do. It's my birthday.
I can make a cake.
Okay,
I'm good at baking.
let's go.
Okay.
Make me a cake and put.
Get us a week in Outer Banks.
Thanks.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, one more.
Oh, what do we got?
That was sour, but very yummy.
Do you remember
It's all in my teeth.
the
Oh yeah, these are flossers.
the atomic warheads?
Yeah.
In the
They're like individual little packets
sour warheads.
of the sour atomic warhead.
Yeah.
We went to school with this kid named Phil. Great guy. I used to see him at the gym when I worked.
Phil
out
E?
more. Yeah.
Philly.
Yeah, great guy.
Right up the road.
Love him. But this was in middle school, and during lunch, he was convinced to put like, I'm gonna say 10 plus atomic warheads. in
Like
his-
get them all out of the individual
Yeah,
packaging.
and put them all in his mouth at once.
Mhm.
And he was sitting there like with all these things in his mouth, doing it fine. But the principal, whose name is Sal, by the way,
That's who you named your son after.
absolutely, I respect authority. Made him get up, walk to the bathroom, spit all the fucking warheads out into the toilet, and he got like fucking detention for a week.
For
Why?
eating a bunch of warheads.
Right? How
What
like
kind of fucking power trip is that?
right? That's why I hate Italians.
I heard him scream the F word.
Oh, yeah.
F-U-C-K or F-A-G-G-O-T?
You just spelled it. What the fuck?
F-U-C-K. I was there. I was
Oh yeah.
I heard the principal. I was like they started doing tickets at like 7:30 in the morning. And I, for whatever reason, ended up there at like 6. When I was sitting there, the AA or whatever, whoever wasn't even there yet. And I heard him. He's like, these fucking kids, not fucking kids, fucking something.
Yeah.
And he just came around the corner and he saw me sitting in the chair and I'm looking at him and he's looking at me and we're both thinking the exact same thing. Like, yeah, I heard that. I heard that. And he's looking at me like, did you hear that?
Hulking man.
Yes,
Giant
yes.
Italian.
Big dude.
Big Italian.
I know of him.
But we wish him the best.
Yeah.
And
I
we
hope
hope
he's still fucking alive.
I hope he's still fucking alive. I hope he made it through 9/11 okay. Anyway,
Oh my god.
we got to go.
Yep.
Yep, it's time.
Great job, guys.
Good job.
Thanks for listening. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
watching. We'll see you in July. And guess what?
Can you believe
It's
that?
What's the date of today?
June
25th.
25th.
25th. June is over.
Yeah, man.
Summer's over.
This summer
No,
is
no.
fucking flying. What I'm saying is, it's flying by.
Yes.
Get out there and,
And live
enjoy
it.
the summer.
I'm fucking. I
Get
can't.
in a
I'm
pool.
chomping
Shut
at
the
the bit.
fuck up.
Yeah, baby. Fall. Let's go.
You're gonna get physically hurt. Get in the pool, get in the ocean. Salvador, my 1-year-old son's been in an ocean. He's been in 2 real pools and countless kiddie pools. Get out there and enjoy it, please, for the love of God, because it's going to be fucking September soon. Football's
Yes.
going to start. People going to be talking about the Eagles nonstop. It's going to be like, all right, give me a break. Love you. Wish you the best.
Bye.
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 That's it. The episode's over.
I haven't even been to the beach yet, dude.
Yeah, but you've been to the pool, so.